Spent the whole night in the ER last night with Anna. When I line don't stress me out. Oh my gosh, the existential dread. Nose ring fell out. I am living my life as a married single mom. Every day is not easy. Good morning. We are up pretty early. We've been up for a little bit. It's now 8 o'clock. We were just taking a little walk in the community. We sat here. I did some devotion. Lil Baby's playing. We're gonna go in and make some breakfast pretty soon, but we wanted to play for a little bit more. We have a timer going, so the timer's about to go off.
I love to walk with you.
I love to walk with you.
Yeah. But let's switch sides.
Let's switch sides?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. Worthy. Never buy some coconut milk too. I'm sure we buy some coconut milk. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. When you see these ingredients, you know what's about to go down in the kitchen. It's cornmeal porridge.
In order to follow proper dishwashing procedures, you need a 3-compartment dishwashing sink at your facility.
Just like that, I've finished my food handlers, which is one of the things that I wanted to do this year. So, period. One of my plans for this year was definitely to get back into baking, like professionally. Getting my food handlers done was on my list of things to do in that process, and then to try to apply for a cottage license so I can bake from home. So I'm actually really proud of myself for getting that done. I know I had it on my list to do from last year, but everything in its timing, you know? And so really proud of myself for getting my food handlers done, trying to work on the cottage license, and then everything else will fall into place. You know what I'm saying? Alright, I just put the little one down for a nap. I do want to get some of my stuff done. It's been a few days since we've been back from vacation. We came back on Tuesday. Today's now Sunday. I have to go back to work tomorrow. Tears. But I do have a lot of stuff still to do. So, for example, I still need to finish some laundry. Like, I need to wash my dress and put it away. Pack away my suitcase. And then I still have this suitcase to unpack, but this is all clean clothes. However, I left, when I left for the trip, my room looked something like this. It got a little bit worse when I came back, but all of this clothes is clean. It's clothes that I've washed since coming home, on top of stuff that were there from me trying to pack. And I've just been sleeping in this little area here. So I need to do like a room reset, basically, and try to do as much as I can do before I head back to work tomorrow. And I also need to make dinner. This is also my closet. The plan for dinner is like Greek. So I do have some lamb. I have some pita. I'm gonna make some yellow rice, and then also like a Greek salad. I got some feta cheese, some Greek yogurt to make some tzatziki sauce, all of that. So literally gonna fill just all the vegetables that need to be washed in this one big container. I have some lettuce, some kale, tomatoes, cucumbers. Is anyone else scared to eat right now? I feel like there's so much going on in the media about like this food is contaminated with listeria, this has been recalled for E. coli, and I'm just trying to eat vegetables. Can my vegetables be safe? Because y'all are already telling me that everything else is not safe, you know? 10 out of 10. The whole meal. I just left work. I stopped at the store to get some stuff because Lil Baby is not feeling so well. He has a really bad cough and congestion. Doing all the regular, like, humidifying, trying to get him to drink lots of fluids. But I stopped to get like a saline mister because he's really good at doing that now. And then some like throat lozenge lollipops for him also. And then I was gonna get some more stuff for dinner because they literally ate all the food yesterday. Nothing left. They tore up the salad. They tore up the rest of the lamb. So I was gonna make some chicken, but I wanted to make some of the salad. So I have to go get some more lettuce. Like literally all the lettuce that I washed, I used like half of the batch to make the salad. They even finished the rest of the lettuce that I made. Like they added more to it. So I'm gonna do that and then have it with the rest of the rice that's left. And I have more tzatziki sauce. I have more cucumbers and stuff. So all the other stuff for the salad, I have more of those. Just need some lettuce. So I'm heading into the store right now. Another day, another porridge. It is 9 a.m. I am home with the little one today because he is sick. I'm making some peanut porridge. Got my blended up mixture. We're taking it slow. I might take him to see a doctor because he's not getting any better. And it was a rough night last night. We barely got any sleep. He was running a fever, I think. He was incredibly hot. And so we're both pretty tired. But I think porridge is a nice morning meal.
Started to eat.
I'm gonna go share myself a bowl. I think I'm gonna do a COVID test on him. When we got back, he was going to swimming. He went to swimming and he went to 2 dance classes. And at the dance class, you could hear the kids coughing and stuff. So I think that's where he got sick. But yeah, I do have boiled eggs for myself. And I'm gonna toast bread to help with my porridge.
Why you don't have apple?
Will I eat all of that? Probably not. But you know when you're hungry and your eye, you full up your eye? Got it. Good morning, guys. I am heading out to work. I'm gonna go grab breakfast. I'm usually good with my prepared breakfast, but ever since I came back from vacation, I've been off. So I normally have my Herbalife protein shake and then 2 boiled eggs, and that holds me down until lunchtime. But also eggs are getting really expensive. But I'm gonna head out and go get some breakfast and then head into the office. I just pulled into the parking lot at work. This morning's devotional was talking about how your hard work is not in vain and you should keep going. And so that's what I'm holding on to for today. I'm gonna head inside. There goes my Teams. I'm just making myself some coffee. And then I'm gonna jump into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. I have been home from work. Not doing much. The little baby's TT Lala is over, so they went to the park together. I've just been doing like some editing for a video. My sister called me. She wants to go to the movies tonight, so grandma agreed that she will be babysitter. But mom, we just saw this thing on Instagram. I'm gonna insert it. I started doing it with my best friend Shanae in Jamaica. Yesterday, this was the picture that I posted to her. Because I love the sky. It's like my new favorite thing. For my birthday last year, my sister got me a telescope. And I have like a night sky app on my phone. So I can now like identify different things in the sky. Like I can tell that's Venus over there. I can tell that's Jupiter right up by the moon. So I'm gonna take a picture right now to send to my best friend to show her for like my favorite part of the day kind of video, well, picture. And that's to help us to be more focused on the positive things that are happening in our lives and not so much the negative, because like I told you in my 2024 recap video, like my goal is to stay as hopeful as possible with all the crazy stuff that's happening in the world. And so that's what I'm doing with this activity, and hopefully the plan is to keep it up to the point where you're sharing more photos, more than one photo, you know. So I'm gonna take my photo right now. It's not a good picture, but the moon and that little one right here, that's Jupiter. So that's what I'm going to be sharing with my bestie for today's favorite part of the day. I love the night sky. I like to think about before we got modern, and there weren't so many lights on the planet, like what the night sky looked like. If you think about those people that like really charted out the night sky, I like to think about like what the sky would have looked like for them thousands of years ago, you know, without all the pollution, without all the light pollution. It must have just been absolutely breathtaking. Hashtag jealous. All right, I'm gonna go get ready for going to the movies. It's Friday. It's like one of my... It's Friday. It's one of my favorite days of the week because it's the last work day of the week. I am heading into work. I do have to stop to get breakfast. I do have my Friday song that I play before leaving the house. Well, not before leaving the house, on my way to work. Hey Siri, play Friday by Riton.
Friday by Riton and Nightcrawler's now playing.
It's Friday.
It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. It's Friday again. It's Saturday.
How can I help you?
Hi, good morning. Can I have a double croissant which combo, please?
The bacon and ham?
Yes, please.
One slice of ham.
That is correct.
What size?
Medium.
Bottled water or orange juice?
Bottled water, please.
Alright, did you want the 3-piece?
No, just...
And then you do want the hash browns fresh, correct?
Yes, please.
Alright. Go ahead and put forward, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's crazy when they know your order by heart, right? I ordered the vitamins from Mary Ruth. Thought I canceled the subscription. Went on the trip, realized the subscription delivered. And I couldn't cancel. Usually them tell you early. I'm gonna know if I missed the early one, because you could have canceled it at that point. Alright, so I say, when I come home, I figure it out. Not eating at the box at the door, girl. So I'm gonna go up on the website for try to do the refund, and them say I have to call or text some number. So I text the number. I'm gonna forget last night, so the woman text me this morning. So she said, alright, it can be stopped. I said, I know it can be stopped, girl, come and have the package. Duh. I want a refund. I want to return the package. She gonna say she can give me store credit. Mind you, $160 worth of products. I was like, baby, I don't want no store credit. Like, I want my hard cold cash. I literally told her, in this economy, baby, I don't want no store credit. Run me back my money to the card. She was like, oh, okay. In this instance, we can do a one-time refund back to your card, but we don't take back products for quality control purposes. I said, well, sucks to be y'all, my boy, because so now I have another set of vitamins. You're being silly.
You think I'm gonna beat ya?
You have to learn off of the real heel toe. You have to do this, you know. You have to go so. Hey, 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 hey.
Ow, 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 ow.
Stack of potatoes.
Oh,
Oh, the moon. Why not?
So, hey guys, this is my toothbrush. And now, here's my mama.
We just woke up. We're gonna get our day started. It's Saturday. I intended to start my laundry last night. I did not get the chance to do that. So I will do that this morning so I can go ahead and just pack away all the clean clothes on my bed that I'm gonna do in laundry, and that's still in my suitcase from St. Martin.
Oh, pretty button. Button. You're watching Arizona PBS Kids.
But what show would you like to watch, Arizona PBS Kids?
Wicked Happy is PBS Kids.
Hmm?
Wicked have PBS.
Wicked does not have PBS Kids. Do you want to watch Wicked instead? Huh?
No.
Oh, so what do you want to watch?
Yeah, what's that?
Clifford?
Yeah.
Clifford needed Emily. Be right back. I'm just going to shower really quick. It's a porridge morning again. Cornmeal this morning.
You have to learn how to do it.
Okay. No. The cheese is for class. Thank you. We need to leave for dancing in a few minutes. This one's throwing a tantrum. This one's throwing a temper tantrum. And I'm putting clothes into the laundry. I need to get changed. It's always some craziness.
Hey, yo! The egg, yo! Hey, yo!
Today's dance mom fit.
The egg, yo!
I'm not expect from me on the road if you don't come to me.
Oh no, Daddy told me to come get you.
Oh, alright, cool.
Alright, we're heading to you now.
Alright, cool.
Bye. Someone at dance school was selling Girl Scout cookies, so I got some Thin Mints and some trefoils. Thin Mints are the peppermint flavored chocolatey ones, which I don't like that combo normally, but I love Thin Mints. And then these are just shortbread cookies. Alright, we're gonna go ahead to get Gram and then head home. Little one, how was dance class today?
Good.
Did you get to do your favorite part?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part?
The flag.
The flags.
Yeah.
I saw you in there. I came in to tell your teacher to give you some water, but you weren't even paying me no attention because you were waving your flag. All right, let we go. No other God around. No other God around. Yeah, we get serious about that. No other God around. Yeah, the scripture said, look on his road, now left foot down my soul and touch the road. Touch the road in my armor. Cause you know someone on a loop farmer. One time with the karma. Right, you know me, I will rise up the llama. Y'all see what I mean when I tell y'all I've self-diagnosed myself with ADHD? Because why does my room keep getting like this? It's so frustrating. I put my last load of clothes to wash in the laundry room. Realized I ain't never put no soap in, and it was well washing. Stopped, put the soap in. It's washing now with soap. So I'm gonna work on the clean clothes I do have. I did bring in my suitcase from the trip because I'm gonna go ahead and unpack the clean clothes that are in there. I definitely overpacked on the trip. I brought back so much clothes I did not wear. I'm trying to think, should I play music or turn on a show? Maybe play music. I just went through my clothes. So these are clothes that are more than 90% cotton. And then the other percent is usually like spandex or something, or it's linen. Basically, I want to only be wearing natural fibers. Trying to cut out all the polyester and stuff out of my closet. But as you can see, it's a lot. Hey, Bob. You got boogers? Huh? Can I help you? Stuck up there? All right, let me help. It's almost like 1 in the morning. I didn't get anything done in my room today. I started my closet, and I am on this like trying to detox my life. And I was going through my clothes to see how much of my clothes is like natural fibers and how much is like synthetic, especially the polyester. And I have like a total of like 10 items that are like natural fibers. I don't think I'm gonna throw things out yet, but I just wanted a visual representation in my closet of like how much stuff needs to go. And then also as a reminder when I'm buying new items, like to try to shop stuff that are natural fibers. So yeah, I ran into some trouble with a video I posted. I was trying to drop my video on a Saturday instead of a Sunday, but then I realized that it was missing some content from the video. So I found the content that I wanted to add. I had to edit that into the video and re-upload it. So I just got that done, so I didn't get my room done. I'm tired. I just want to go to bed. Tomorrow, Sunday, I'm going to hope to get some of this done and packed away because I really need my room back to normal. And then, see how it goes from there. Yeah, and I need to make my bed. Alright, that's it for right now. I'll see you guys in the morning. We've been up for a little bit, but getting ready for the day. I'm gonna go take a shower because my son told me that I stank. He literally said that. He said, "Oh, Mama, you don't smell so good." And I was like, "I don't." He was like, "Did you smell yourself?" Anywho, so I'm gonna go take a shower and get fresh. Okay. Have kids, they said. It would be fun, they said. Alrighty, it has been confirmed. Lil Baby says I now smell good. So ya cook aki?
No. Ako kakido?
Cook the aki.
You're crazy!
Hello, don't call my child not crazy.
Yeah, 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 yeah! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Yeah!
You guys like to do loudness?
Yeah, yeah, yeah! Yeah, 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 yeah! Yeah, 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 yeah!
Burn up the dumpling. I've been needing to change the filter in Lil Baby's room. They were out of it in store, so I had to order it online. This is the IKEA air filter. This is what it looks like. I think they expire every year. This is what the fresh one looks like. Look at that. So crazy. Do you guys use air filters in your kids' room? Because clearly you need to. We have one for the house that usually stays in my sister's room because she has really bad allergies. And like when we moved to Arizona, she was having really bad like allergic, lots of sneezing and stuff. So she tends to keep the one that we have for the house in the room, but he got sick last week, and so I had her bring it in here to use in his room, but these arrived, so I just went ahead and changed this out, and I bought two, so hopefully I don't run into the issue of it being out again. Okay, well, remember I told you you're an only child. You have to be okay playing by yourself. Oh, they're not showing the ball properly? Everything. Yeah. I am home for lunch. What am I making for lunch today? I think I'm gonna make some sardines. I found this brand of sardines. It's sardine fillets. It does not have any bones or skin. But it is in olive oil, 100% olive oil. It was a little pricey, but it's also wild caught sardines. That's what them catch me. If you want to catch me, because I'm an aspiring crunchy mom, tell me so there's something them wild caught and them sustainable and them something there. Anywho, I'm gonna have that with some toast. I did not get much done yesterday in terms of like my room and stuff. I ended up just throwing all the clothes off my bed into my chair that was empty. Also, this is the cake I baked last night. Why is it only half of the cake left? Ooh, smells so good. This cake is the kind of cake that made me fall in love with like baking and stuff, because my mom for my birthday used to always make me a chocolate cake. She used to do 2 layers, cover it in the chocolate frosting. It doesn't matter, like Pillsbury or Betty Crocker or Duncan Hines, whichever one. So good. So I just baked that, but I'm gonna make lunch, head back to work, and then tonight, hopefully when I get home, I have enough energy to hang all the clothes up. I don't think I'm gonna go through and try to sort out the natural from the whatever. I'm just gonna go through, hang up the clothes so I can get it all tidy, and then make my bed. And then hopefully my room is in a good enough place so that I can end the vlog, because it's supposed to be a weekend vlog, you know, and it's Monday. So also, look at my hair. Look how much new growth I have. It's literally been like 2 or 3 weeks since I got my hair colored. That's so wild. Good. This has some bone. Should I sue? My chiffon from Jamaica is finishing. I've had it since last September. Ooh, from Jamaica, I gotta send me one. I need one barrel. Finally home from work. Gonna tackle this room. I'm not gonna do too much right now because dinner was added to my plate. Don't mess with a coolie girl who roti round and she flip her roti them with her hand here. I did get to make my bed last night, and I did that much, and then I made dinner. I made roti and curry. I think I showed you a little bit of the roti, but I didn't record the curry. And then today at work, my nose ring fell out, and then I realized I couldn't put in the type of jewelry that I have. I have to put in the back base piece through the inside of my nose and then sit the stud on top. I couldn't do it, so I took out my ear loop jewelry to try to like put a placeholder, because I could always go to the salon like without any charge. They can put the jewelry back in for me. I attempt to put the loop in and I realized there's a little pimple on my nose. So in trying to put the loop in, I guess I popped the pimple, so it started bleeding. So I was finicking with it, fooling around with it, and then I finally get the ring in. So I'm looking at it in my phone camera and I'm like, it's not in the same place. I think in trying to put it in, because I put it in through the underneath, I think I ended up making a separate hole through where the pimple was, and so I like re-pierced my nose. I came home and I put the jewelry back in for me, this one, and it was bleeding so much, but I sprayed it with some saline in hopes that like later I can go to the salon to have it like redone, or for them to put the jewelry in. But I think I'm going to switch to a hoop if they do have any. That way I could just not have to go through the trouble of always losing the jewelry. And I told you I did want to switch to a loop soon. So this is what is in there right now. And then I'll carry you guys later as I go to get this done. Damn! I put dryer sheets on myself. Ugh. All these artificial scents. Alright, so I did make a comment at the start of this video. I said this was going to be a weekend in the life of a married single mother. And I was a little scared to touch on the topic, but the truth is I am married. And the way my life is set up right now, I'm basically like a single mother. I do want to say motherhood is not for the faint of heart. And I know my situation is a little bit different in the sense of I did not carry my child. So really, in effect, I did choose this life for myself. But motherhood is really not that. It's not easy. I am thankful because I do have a village, I would say. I have amazing parents. My sister is amazing. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate her on an everyday basis because she is a large part of my village. And my mom too. And then I have amazing best friends, even that are not in this country, that really show up for me. So I am thankful for my village. For people that are doing this alone, I don't know how you're doing it. Specifically for today, I had to leave work a little bit early because all day little baby was having, like, when we woke up this morning, he was just like, Mama, I don't want you to go to work. And I was like, baby, you know, we've talked about this. Mama has to work. Okay. Towards the evening, he woke up from his nap time. My sister was letting me know it was just almost an hour of uncontrollable crying. She was not able to console him to the point he was starting to complain of like pain. So I came home. You know, I'm a nurse, so I assessed him, got him to calm down, gave him some medicine, and you know, now he's back to a level. He was really sick last week, so he still has some like symptoms, but got him to be okay. Yeah, with weighing all of that, sometimes it can be a lot. And so that's why my room gets like this sometimes too. Like, when I think about what's more important in my life, is it making sure that in here is okay or making sure that my baby's okay? And I'd rather make sure my baby's okay because I can always close this door and it'd be fine. But he's my number one priority in terms of like the rank of things to do, you know? We're heading into the mall to get my nose jewelry replaced.
And when you finish that, we are gonna like in the car.
Yes, we are. But at least you get to walk through your favorite mall.
Wow, fishes.
I attempted to put it in, couldn't get it in. So I took my hoop from my ear out. Thought I got it in, and then I realized I think I re-pierced like a whole nother hole.
Like a different hole. Okay.
So it's a little sore.
So a little angry at you. It's okay. Be super gentle, but because it's sore.
I'll just cry a little bit.
Like, just let me know if you need a second. Sorry.
It's honestly not that bad because it feels like you found the spot.
I was like, it went in.
I didn't find the spot.
Doing okay right now?
Much more comfortable than whatever I was doing today.
This is Target you.
Is it really $1? It is.
Are you freaking out?
You guys got tickets?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Then who's gonna watch it?
He's a service dog. Is it okay if he rides?
Look at Venus in the back. Hi, Venus. Well, I got home from work and I went to the store to grab some Valentine stuff for my baby. Titi Lala is here. I got him this really cool bag. Like, he likes construction vehicles. I'm gonna just take off the birthday sign. So I asked my little baby what sport he wanted to get involved with, and he said tennis. So Mama got him a tennis racket. And then a Valentine book. I'm gonna give him a few of these Hershey's Kisses. And then I'm gonna go get him some tennis balls, because we do have a ton of tennis balls in the garage. We have a ton of tennis balls. Valentine for Mama. Making some strawberry mojito mocktails.
They dig in for more critical evaluations. If it passes that phase, then the researchers find the most direct way for you to apply to that job.
Center with powerful menthol for our fastest throat relief.
Hey, it's Sunday. I have gotten nothing done over this weekend. Yesterday I tried to edit my video because I didn't get much time this week to edit. My room still looks like this. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of music on. My Christmas present came. It's a record. It's the Chronology album by, well, the Chronology record by Chronic. So I think I'm gonna put that on when I start cleaning my room so I can jam out to that for a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that. You're playing Michael Jackson already on the TV. I'm gonna do my laundry. Okay, I'll come boogie for 2 seconds, okay? Alright. One at a time, sir.
One more time. Tap. Give me tap.
I just came home from work. I stopped at the car wash before coming home. It's like a couple days, maybe a week after I initially started to do a weekend. Then it moved to a week in the live vlog. Now it's probably just gonna be a February vlog because why not? My room is still a mess. The only thing I've really done in here is make my bed and keep that tidy. My laundry, because I've done laundry on top of what I was trying to pack away from my trip, and yeah. I'm just finding the motivation. My goal right now is just to do one thing at a time. So I'm gonna do my dresser, and then maybe if I have the energy, I'll move over to the daunting pile. But today was a rough day emotionally. I was venting to one of my besties because I was like, girl, I've just been crying all day. Does anybody else get really hormonal and like really emotional close to when they're gonna get their period? Because I'm being beat up by these hormones, okay? When I tell you just like crying all morning, like it's the state of the world. It's, am I a good mom? It's, am I really where I'm supposed to be right now? Oh my gosh, the existential dread. This morning on my Instagram, I posted a post that's basically talking about you're not depressed, you just live in America. And if you're living in America right now, you know what's been going on. It's been planes going down, deportations. This week, federal employees were getting laid off. Like, one of the things on my bucket list is to be able to travel to all the national parks. And I've only been to probably one so far, which was Grand Canyon. So, like, I'm just like, there's this creator that I watch. I don't know his name. I'll put a picture of his channel. But he does a lot of, like, content around, like, the planet and global warming and climate change. So, yeah, my goal is to, like, be able to hit up these parks. But with this guy's channel, he talks about how, the creation of these parks helped to protect a lot of the land, but now they fired a bunch of these federal employees, and I'm like, can we not destroy the parks before I get to them? Thanks. Yeah, so I took some deep breaths, I did some praying, and I journaled a bit, and yeah. I forgot to do it before, but this is the dresser now. I do need to dust, but this is like what its baseline is. Did I move a lot of stuff to another spot? Yes. Yes, I did. Don't judge me, Lizzie. Don't you dare judge me. I'm telling you something. You see that movie there will come up on Apple TV named The Gorge? You see, if your heart shaky, don't watch it, here. If your heart shaky, don't watch it. You see when I come in here, come record? Because I run from out of the living room here. I don't like nothing stress me out. I don't like nothing stress me out. I just got home from work. It's officially the weekend. I'm gonna get my weekend started. I was supposed to post a video today, but I didn't get to finish editing it. Oh, I hate being inconsistent, but I'm also really struggling with finding balance right now. I don't know. Today I was just really thinking about how, well, I watched this video on Instagram, and it was of a mom talking about how, like, parenting wasn't a fit for her. And while I don't think that is the truth for me, I do feel like parenting has changed me a lot. Having to become a parent has changed me a lot. And doing it mostly on my own has been really stressful too. I do have a really good village, as they like to call it. Like, I would not make it if I didn't have my sister and my mom and in my life, because they've really been really supportive, like to the point where their work schedules basically are so that they can watch Lil Baby. I'm not sending him to preschool or anything like that. Like, my goal is to homeschool. So, my sister watches him in the day, my mom, and then she works a certain days, and then my mom schedules her days off on the days when, my sister is not working. So, you know, that's a huge sacrifice on their part, and I hope that they know how much I appreciate them for it, because it's a big help to me. Like, one, preschool, daycare, all of that is not cheap. And two, you know, it's really difficult. So, like, it's a Friday night, and I'm kind of feeling like, you know, I wish that I could go out and do stuff without having to think about childcare, you know, like, you know, I don't even know how to describe it, but without having, because, you know, my mom can't tonight because she has work, and I wouldn't ask my sister to do that after she comes back from work, you know, and so I just end up spending most of my time in the house unless we all go out together or we all go out with Lil Baby. And sometimes that's why it can feel so hard to lose yourself in motherhood, because, you know, you're doing things for the betterment of the whole, but sometimes you can get lost in the mix. So yeah, sometimes I just wanna not really take a step back, but you wanna have a moment to just like be you. But like, even in the times that I'm trying to do me time, so if I go to get my nails done, or like I say, if I'm going to the movies, which is one of the things that I love to do, you know, my little baby's always there. I don't leave him behind. So yeah, the parenting switch is never off. Even when you're away from your kids, it's never off because you're always thinking about them. But you know, yes. Well, I should also add, I definitely don't discourage anyone from becoming a parent, and you really don't know what it's going to be like until you're in the mix. But it is something that you should give a lot of thought to, because you have to think about your systems, you have to think about your village, you have to think about how it's going to affect your relationships, like with your spouse, with your friends, with your family. You got to think about all of it. And so it's not something that you go into all willy-nilly, and do it only if you want to do it and only if you're ready. Do with that information what you will.
And for the last one, but
Alright, hold on. I'll show you where. I'm gonna move these up a little bit. Over here. No. Right here.
and that's the
Where does this one go, you think?
It's good.
Just like that. Alright.
Paper.
And that's it, though.
That's how you make cinnamon rolls.
Yep, so we're just waiting
What, Mama?
for the oven to be ready.
Oven to be ready.
It's been a rough few days. Spent the whole night in the ER last night with Anna. Got home like 4. Came home. I had to take a shower because of being in the ER all day. And I just like, oh, we don't need that yet, baby. And I just like knocked out. It's like after 11 and I'm just coming to. I'm trying to make some breakfast. And yeah, you can hear my voice coughing all night last night, especially in the hospital where the air was so dry. Just coughing, head throbbing. So, yeah, energy was on 0. So, today feels a little bit better, no more fever, and so I just feel like I'm coming back to myself a little bit. Just my throat is what's really bothering me right now from all the coughing. No, put your face in there, Baba. Let's wait until it's time to put it in the oven, okay?
What are you waiting for?
The oven is gonna beep when it's ready.
But it's gonna take a long time.
Just a few more minutes. Going to the park, but look at this. If you remember, he got this for his first birthday. He is now 3, and he still has this bicycle. He uses that as a scooter or a bicycle because it has the pedals on it, but it can go between both. Recovery all week, so sick. Finally have energy up this week. Well, today. Still coughing really bad, but otherwise not so bad. I'm trying to figure out, today's Friday, so it's the weekend. It's also the last day of February. The boycott is going on, so I'm trying to figure out what's for dinner. I did take out mincemeat, so I'm like, do I wanna make burgers, which I don't know if I have all the ingredients, or I really have been craving spaghetti and meatballs. So, to be determined. I did want to go clean up my car too, though, and finish up my room tonight. So, we shall see. I got cheese. I got tomatoes. Got some lettuce.
Anything you can dream about, you can create. So they built all this? Yeah.
They enjoyed themselves, and that's what the plan is, you know? I'm taking my freedom, put it on the shelf, put it on the chain, put it round it, put it in the house. It's like freezing cold in Arizona right now, but I'm bracing the cold without a coat on because tonight is the blood moon eclipse. So going out to see it, and almost at complete right now. We came into the car really quick because I like to shoot on manual, and so I need to fix my settings to take the moon objects. So we're shutter speed. Good morning. So, my plan is to finish this vlog this weekend.
Finally!
It's been like on and off recording for like a month, I want to say. I'm not doing much for breakfast this morning. I already had 2 soft boiled eggs. And I'm gonna have a protein shake because for lunch I'm planning to take us out. We just made it to the place. It's called Jin Shabu. And I was telling Anna, like, what if it's like full? But there's so many options over here. There's like a full. Oh, how do you say it? It's full, right? There's a full place, and then there's another Asian place that's like Phoenix Palace seafood and barbecue. So we got options, and it's like 1:10 right now. She needs to be at work for what time? 3 o'clock, right? So we got about an hour and change to get her back to work because it's like 20 minutes from here to get her to work. I really want to do Jin Shabu though because it's hot pot and we've never done hot pot before. So the wait time is 32 to 52 minutes. So we're gonna look at the other places to see what they look like. Exactly like a meatloaf.
Oh. Give me a piece of night one all
This is a meatloaf.
Is all of this mine?
Yeah.
So the wait was super long for Jin Shabu, so we ended up going to Phoenix Palace. We ate like dim sum and dumplings and stuff like that. The food was mid. I was gonna say mid. No, I definitely give it like a 6 out of 10. Yeah, like I really loved the barbecue.
But for how much we spent as well?
It had this. Don't think was near it.
Is it the bao buns? The barbecue bao buns were fine. And I didn't like how it was priced either. But I was telling her it's not about whether it's good or whether it was bad. It's about the experience and going out because we're always in the house. And then when we have more time, we know that place is really popular. So we'll have to set aside a lot of time. It has to be a day when there's not like work for us to go to Jin Shabu.
And the bad price.
Yes, baby?
Take granny in a bun.
Regular spice bun.
I want your puppy bun. No,
Them have the Caribbean Dream Tea them. I know pretty much how that it costs at a store. What's your butter bean? Butter bean.
Butter grease.
When I love Grace Aki, so she can send Aki.
Instead, alright. Everybody jerk sauce then.
Already.
See jerk then.
Butter the pepper one.
No.
Butter the hot one.
Split up.
No. We always stay together, you know that.
Yeah, take up some supplement. Boom juice tomorrow.
Yo, take up the supplement, girl.
Boom juice tomorrow.
But
So should I take up one cat?
Which I can't want.
So Lily's is actually an international mart. So we found a bunch of Jamaican stuff and we are like on cloud 100.
Hey, Cheryl girl.
We were about to leave, but then we saw a lady with a whole jackfruit, so we're gonna try to get a jackfruit. Mind you, we don't have no cart.
I want to go down. So watch this.
The jackfruit is $26. It better taste good.
It's 26.
So my grandma sends us things from New York all the time, like care box, with like Jamaican items that we can't get here. Well, we thought we could get here, but going into Lily's, it's an international store, so they did have Jamaican items. Beans we put in our oxtail. They had supplement. We bought supplement. We buy a whole jackfruit. We buy syrup. But they have so many other stuff in there, so this will be a good place. And then I would say the only thing she would need to send us is like Aki, you know, because we eat a specific brand of the canned ackee. But this is a good store. And also too bad we didn't have enough time because my favorites are blue crab, and they had a ton of blue crab in there, live and frozen. So I gotta come back. I am resuming my laundry. If I can confess, my room still don't finish tidy. Isn't that crazy? I've been sick physically, like actually I got a really bad something. I don't know what it was. And so I just never got around to finishing up. And I really do want to finish up though. You see the pile of clothes on my chair that we had the other day? It took me so much energy to finish like really attacking all the stuff that was in there. And like now I'm doing laundry. I don't want them to pile up again. So I'm gonna make my bed. Gonna make my bed and then see what I can pack away, because I really want it to be back to my Zen haven. It's Sunday and my babysitter, aka grandma, decided she would watch Lil Baby for me. And so I'm gonna go out on a little mommy afternoon to do one of my favorite things. And so I'm getting ready to go right now. I'm gonna go pick her up from work and then drop them back off at home and then head on out about my business. I just dropped off the toddler with his grandma, aka babysitter. He was like, no, mama, don't go. I want to go with you. I was like, no, mama needs some alone time. So, heading out on my little afternoon mommy date with myself. Gonna go see the movies. Actually watching 2 movies. So, yeah. Two very random movies. I watched Novocaine with Jack Quaid, also not knowing that Jack Quaid is it Dennis Quaid's son, and Meg Ryan. And it's so creepy, like watching him in the movie, seeing how much he looks like his parents. And then I watched Mickey 17 with Robert Pattinson. So good, such like really good acting in there. But now I'm getting ready to head home. It was a good little outing. Like, I always like doing things with my family, but I just feel like I needed some alone time to myself. Well, clearly. I love movies, so I really wanted to do something that I like doing by myself. Because I don't get alone time. You know what I mean? As a mom, living my life right now as a married single mom, I don't get much alone time. Like, my family helps me out a lot, so I try not to ask extra of them. But I really was feeling this weekend like I wanted some time to myself. And so thanks to my mom for coming through and watching Lil Baby. And it was like a burden off to not have to worry if your kid's okay, you know, because I know he's with his grandma. He's fine. But yeah, we don't tend to spend a lot of time apart. And so it's just good being able to do something just me, you know? Like, my mom can go do things because her primary responsibility is not my kid. My sister can go out and do things because her primary responsibility is not my kid. So I could just come and enjoy myself for a few hours. But I'm gonna head home now. Get out of here.
At the next light, turn right.
It's pretty late. I'm probably one of the only ones up right now. I think this is a good place to end the vlog. It's been over a month, but my room is kind of sort of in a place where I can live in it and it doesn't feel crazy. I do need to vacuum and stuff. So even my closet doesn't look too bad. My bed's made. As you can see, I'm in my chair. The chair has no laundry, and I did do laundry yesterday. Things pretty much packed away. Like my dresser is pretty fine. The dresser over there. I think I'm just gonna do some journaling and go to bed. Also, my nose ring is doing really good. It's healing up nicely. No issues with it. I did get sick the other day, like I was saying, and it did make it a little bit sore. But otherwise, I hope this video was somewhat entertaining for you. I am living my life as a married single mom. Every day is not easy, but I take each moment as they come. Even today, coming home from my little me time, the minute I got home, my energy went like down to 0, and I just felt super overstimulated. I always talk about highs and lows of parenting, and bedtime was pretty much a breeze. I've been trying to do some sleep training, and some nights it works out, some nights it doesn't work out, and I'm learning just to take it as it comes, you know? So, not to sweat the little things. And, so yeah, that's how my past month has been. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!